nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke dark as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it.
Okay. What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And on this episode, we have Notorious Unscripted 67, man. We have episode 67 of Unscripted. And with that being said, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how this show works, man. Every Monday we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday we're on here with the news, and every Big 5 for WWE and Big 4 for AEW, we are on here directly afterwards with the post-show review. And if you guys did miss Survivor Series, man, you could... it's not up on all platforms yet, because YouTube, for whatever reason, makes me wait a while to download my own video. It's probably like rendering or something. It usually takes a day. So,
probably something like that.
Yeah, it usually never lets me upload it the day after, but it should be uploaded very soon. But if you did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, you can find that on all platforms. Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you want to see it first, come right here on YouTube, man. And with that being said, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got Master K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. I had a great weekend. Fun as hell, bro. Survivor Series was definitely the sleeper day, if you know what I mean, man. But other than that, bro, shit's been good. I got home today, chilled out, forgot my iPad at your place, so I had to watch Raw on the TV. Haven't done that in like 2 years. It was fucking... I sat on my bed with headphones in and just took the headphones out when I saw something I could talk about, put it right back in the rest of the show, bro. That's how I spent this whole show, bro. But other than that, bro, I'm good, bro. What about you, bro? How have you been?
Yeah, man, pretty good. Can't complain. Well, I can because I watched Monday Night Raw today, but otherwise, nothing to complain about, man. But
Good.
yeah, guess we actually, I don't even know if we need to talk about SmackDown.
Probably not. What happened on SmackDown?
Probably nothing that matters now, because Survivor Series. What did we get on SmackDown? Let's see. Yeah, nothing really. They attacked Woods. The Bloodline attacked Woods. They stole his crown, and they exposed his crown for being a Burger King crown.
Literally.
Because all Roman Reigns did was step on it, and that was it. But Roman Reigns, before he stepped on it, had to stop his cousin from ferociously throwing it on the ground with all of his might. Bro.
And just gave it to Roman. Just put it on the ground. Like, bro, what?
That looks so bad. Jey Uso lifts the crown up with all his might and then just slowly lowers it and just hands it to Roman. Shit was hilarious. But they beat up King Wood. They beat him up, man. They crushed his crown, and Wood says, to be a king, you don't even need a crown. Okay. Well, they crushed it, so now you don't really have any other choice. Ridge Holland continues to be the biggest Sheamus mark, I think, ever.
His whole gimmick is a Sheamus mark.
That has literally been his gimmick so far on the main roster. He just loves Sheamus. What
Just
a
loves the guy.
what a fucking gimmick. Xia Li uh introduces a new character as the Protector.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which is, she literally explained in a story how she murked a landlord. Literally the whole story. Gonna culminate in her murdering the landlord.
yeah, the story was Xia Li, um, and her family. Her dad was the Protector, and then her dad passed away. So, long story short, after her dad passed away, they didn't have a protector, so she ended up killing her landlord. And that
It's
was
literally the story.
and that is basically what she described. She said the landlord pretty much just you know
Came in there.
came in there and just started yelling at him. He threw all their shit out, so she killed him. The only
She
way I
murked him.
guess she knew how to handle it, bro. She caught a body, bruh, and it
She
was her
really did.
landlord. Um, I
Like, bro, what?
I don't know, man. She just fucking killed him, bro. And that was it.
Quite literally.
And then at the very end of the show, we finally got an ounce of build between Roman Reigns and Big E. King Woods was in the ring. Roman came out, no Usos. He points to the back to signal for the Usos, and they did not come out. And sooner or later, they were both thrown out there, and nobody nobody knew why. Roman didn't
Yeah.
know why. King Woods was smiling, and obviously Big E's music hits. But he kind of got the upper hand on Roman, but he never really hit his finisher or anything like that.
No.
So, you got to keep Roman looking as strong as can be. Can't even let Big E get the one up in a segment or nothing like that. So
Literally.
that's that, man, and that was SmackDown, bro. That was
That's quite
SmackDown.
literally SmackDown. She
Oh
was
yeah,
completed.
and then there was that mental segment with Charlotte, bro, where she
Oh
tells
my
Tony
god.
Storm, "You don't deserve a shot at this, but I'll give it to you." Hold
Like,
on, let me
what?
stop you right there. If she doesn't, does she deserve it or does she not?
Oh man. Makes no sense. But I'll
Bro,
give it to you.
God, man.
You didn't earn this paycheck. But I'll give it to you. Like, I wish. I wish that how it fucking worked. God.
You literally go insane watching this shit. This shit is so horrible. I can't stress to you guys how bad this shit is, bro.
It really
I've
is,
been watching
bro.
this shit for a really long time, man, and it honestly just keeps getting worse. I feel so dead inside after Monday Night Raw. I genuinely do. The most, the best part about the show, the most intriguing part throughout the night, was seeing videos of some fucking fat slob
Oh
in red
god.
joggers who fucking speared Seth Rollins. That was more entertaining watching videos of this moron all night than this
Literally.
fucking show. Um,
Watching old Mario Judah fucking attack Seth Rollins. Bro really did look like Mario
bro,
Judah.
he did. He did, bro.
God.
Monday Night Raw. The show opens up with Mr. McMahon. And he's sitting in the same office with DeVille and Adam Pearce. And he says to them, "If you guys don't figure out who did this tonight, both of you will be fired." And then oh yeah, I gotta fucking bring this up. In incredibly poor taste, Vince
Mm-hmm.
McMahon goes, "You guys will be let go. You know what that means, don't you?" And he fucking laughs. Like, goddamn,
What a
dude.
motherfucker, bro. What a man. How you gonna do that little storyline after all your budget cuts?
Bro,
That ain't right. That's so fucked on so many levels.
you dead ass had the balls to go out there and tell these two, I am going to let you go if you don't find out what happened to the egg.
Literally.
It like literally in such fucking poor taste. This man says, "If you guys don't find my egg, I'm gonna let you go." And you know what that means, don't you?
You
What a
guys know what two
prick,
words you'll get. What a fucking asshole, man. What an asshole.
dude. Oh man. So yeah, I mean they were doing this shit last night. Uh, just very poor taste in
Really
their
was.
humor. You know what I mean? Vince McMahon here was saying, bragging about how much he paid for an egg, an egg,
Mm-hmm. Alright.
and then the cherry on top of the cake. Now he's sitting here threatening to release people. And the best part about all that is Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville are probably two of many people in the company that legitimately are fearing their jobs at the moment. And he
Probably.
is making jokes on television about releasing people.
God. Shit ain't right.
Oh,
Shit is
fucking
not
wonderful,
right.
man. So he says they're gonna get released if they don't find the egg by the end of the night, and he tells them to go tell the locker room they will be in the ring with Big E for a WWE Championship match. Whoever finds the egg. What I didn't get, through the night, we were seeing women look for
The
the
egg.
egg. Like,
You said WWE Championship match. And
exactly.
there's already a contender for Becky, so you're not going to get a title shot if you find it. But you're going
Bro,
to get.
Rhea Ripley's backstage. They're fucking everything up.
Oh my god, that shit was so bad.
Shit was so cringy, bro.
R-Truth opened the fucking women's bathroom and was like, oh, it's not in there. Oh man.
He fucking holds up a fucking holds
Fucking.
up a fucking football and he's screaming, "I found it! I found it!" No, the
Oh
fuck you
man.
didn't. It's a fucking football.
It was like, why? Why were they all running around like it was a 24/7 title segment? That made no sense, bro. Mobs fucking running around. How, oh, shit made no sense. Yeah, like it's gonna be lying in some random crate somewhere. Oh man, hated that shit. That shit was so bad.
Horrible. Horrible, man. The show starts off with Randy Orton unable to find Matt Riddle. He's unable to find Matt Riddle, and he's saying, I don't know, where he is. He's never late. He's never late to the ring. And listen, man, I love RK Bro, I do. But
Mm-hmm.
fucking Matt Riddle comes walking up dressed as Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Dressed as Randy Orton, he has Drew Gulak's all black tights on.
Literally.
Um, he has Gulak's all black tights on. You could see Gulak throughout the whole match. He has his feet taped up around the ankles, like Rusev used to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he has his hair tied up, and he has a stick-on mustache and stick-on, a little chin hair piece to it, like
And he
Orton
dyed his
does.
hair. Yeah. And he dyed his fucking hair, and he looked so bad. It looked like ginger. He like dyed it like ginger. It looked so bad.
I gotta see this. I'm gonna look at an old picture of him.
His hair was not that color, bruh. I don't know if I really dyed his shit like ginger red.
Let me see.
Yeah, let's see. Matt Riddle. Oh wait, no, he's just Riddle. Just forget that. Yeah, looking at his hair, that can't be the color of his. Unless this is how it looks tied up. I've never seen his shit tied up. When it was backstage, you could.
Yeah, it looks the same to me. I mean, maybe it was
Look,
lighting.
yeah, it probably was, because when it looks down when he was in the ring, it looked normal. But backstage, that shit looked fucking. That shit looked like he died the fuck out of that shit.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess that's how his shit looks. Yeah, it was probably the lighting.
Well, he's dressed up as Randy Orton here, and he wrestles a match against the Lifer, Dolph Ziggler, and he ends up beating him with an RKO. Randy
Hmm.
hops in the ring, gives him a Bro Derek, gives Bobby Roode a Bro Derek, and RK Bro celebrate. I love RK Bro, but
I'm
what
not.
what
Hmm.
makes them good is how opposite they are. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, I can't say this was my favorite segment of theirs by any means.
No. Definitely my least favorite segment of these two.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. But I mean, um, yeah, it was just bad.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a turning point for the group.
No.
I just
It was
obviously
just
all segments can't be fucking fantastic.
golden. Exactly.
There's gonna be some bad ones in there, and this one was not the best to say the
Exactly.
least.
It was definitely a Vince written segment.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, I was thinking about this, man. When
Hmm.
RK Bro is over, you know how fast they're going to get rid of Matt Riddle.
Oh, instant. We were talking about that, bro. Instant gone. Instantly.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch
Okay.
comes out there and she says she was the better woman than Charlotte, and kind of doing her whole shtick, and she's
Hmm.
telling the Barclays Center, oh, she kind of hinted at AEW a little bit in this promo. She said, she was like, oh, last night while five women were trying to break their backs, you guys were chanting because you want something new, and stuff like that. And I mean, for anybody that watched the show, you'll know that they were chanting AEW and they were chanting for CM Punk during that show, and or during that match. And Becky Lynch was saying, "Oh, you guys want something new." Um, to the point where five women were breaking their backs and you were chanting because you want something fresh, you want something new and fresh. I was like, oh, okay, little hint at AEW there. um,
Yeah.
and she um, Becky Becky would start naming off and Becky would start naming off certain people that the WWE universe wants to see.
Hmm.
She mentioned Bianca. She mentioned Liv. She mentioned somebody else too. I can't remember who it was. Um, uh, yeah, and
Hmm.
um, yeah, pretty much the point of that was the point of this was kind of just her telling everybody that she's the best and she has a death grip on the championship, and that was
Yeah.
that was pretty much it. Nothing really.
Basically.
Um, yeah, so that. That was that.
Yeah. It was just Becky's segment. I mean, she tried to talk about the fans when they were chanting about, CM Punk and AEW during that women's match, but like, can you blame them? That shit was boring as hell, bruh. You can, if you guys only knew how boring it was for us. Yeah, I mean, but it was just a boring ass match.
Hmm.
This is just, it's just how it is, bro. It's just how it is. Sometimes things just don't hit, and it was just one of those. Fans don't hate women's wrestling because they were marking for your match or marking for that match. Is that on the fans, or is that all on WWE for booking that match like that? Come on, bro.
Also, saving that match for second to last
Was
was a
not a
huge
good spot.
mistake
That was not a good
because
spot for that match.
the crowd was worn out
Mm-hmm.
after a couple hours, 3 hours of the whole show, and then you want to throw that right before the main event in the I don't give a fuck about this match spot. So if
Mm-hmm.
you threw it in the I don't give a fuck about this match spot, what's gonna make us give a fuck about this match?
No, I didn't. Like, and then you book it terribly? Come on, bro.
Horribly,
Come on.
horribly. Liv Morgan is the new number one contender. She had not. They couldn't even let Liv Morgan come out in this segment. She had a backstage segment with Becky later in the night. They couldn't
Literally.
even. I mean, man.
I mean, in that segment, fucking Liv was excited that Team Raw won. Like, weren't you one of the first to get eliminated? Why are you celebrating?
Yep.
You should be pissed. You should be pissed not only at yourself, but at Bianca Belair. Come on, bruh. Come on.
So Becky Lynch says, while they broke their necks, you're just chanting because you want something fresh. But then she says, I can't blame you guys because I don't think anybody in that match levels up to me anyway. So that was pretty much that.
Yeah.
That was pretty much that segment. Bianca Belair comes out right after Becky Lynch to face Tamina Snuka.
Oh man. Who who cares, bruh? Who
Who
cares?
in their right mind booked this dog shit on Monday Night Raw?
And the ending, bro. The fucking ending.
What was the ending of this match?
A new faction was formed.
There was?
Yeah. At the end, fucking Dewdrop came out, beat up Bianca, and then walked away with the two other idiots, Natalia and Tamina, around her shoulders and just walked out. So what I'm guessing is that's a new faction, new trio: Dewdrop, Natalia, Tamina.
Well,
The job's.
good lord.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
gonna be a new faction.
I must admit, I must have missed the part where she was walking away with them because I remember, anything or ever right after. I think I walked out of my room after Dewdrop got done beating up Bianca, so I didn't see them walking away. But Jesus
I'm
fucking
dead.
Christ.
Yep.
Well, Bianca Belair beats Tamina with the KOD. Natalia comes out, and then Bianca gets blindsided, like Seth did, with
Bam.
Dewdrop attacking Bianca Belair. Nobody knows what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck Bianca Belair did to Dewdrop. I have no idea. I don't know where this feud stems from, but yeah, it's here and
And
it is not good.
nope, it's a thing, and it shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, and I mean now it looks like we got the welcoming committee part 2. Remember that fucking group?
Who was in that fucking group?
I think it was Carmella, Tamina, and Natalia
Oh God.
a couple of years ago. There might
Welcome
have been
to
somebody.
me.
Oh, I think like James Ellsworth was. It was like all
Oh
the chicks
yeah.
against Charlotte
Oh
when she came
yeah.
to SmackDown.
The welcoming committee. Oh God.
Shit was ass.
Shit really
Anyway,
was.
yeah. So that match happens, and yeah, I can't say that I care. Um, Seth Rollins is scheduled to face Finn Balor. He is he's in the ring talking about himself being the sole survivor, and isn't he the number one contender for? Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, he did come out at the end of the show. Never mind. Um, he's saying how his normal stick. He's the
Yeah.
revolutionary, visionary. Uh,
All that. All the Seth Rollins stuff, he would say.
yeah, pretty much. He had the crowd singing his theme song. which was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing up to the crowd because, hey man, if the crowd likes you, crowd
Yeah.
likes you.
Heel
He's
or
not
face,
gonna
you gotta play up to it.
exactly, bro. He was loving the crowd, um, singing his song. He was not ignoring them, which was very nice to see. It was very nice
Exactly.
to see because usually on WWE TV, what they like to do with the heels is no matter if the
Complete.
crowd cheers them or not. I remember when they tried to do that when Becky first turned heel.
Yeah.
The crowd was loving it, and they tried to make Becky stand out there on a mic and tell the fans that she doesn't care that they cheer for her because she still hates them. Who
Like,
thinks like that?
exactly. That makes no sense. Especially with someone like Becky.
Exactly.
Like, I understand if it was 2 years ago with Seth. I mean, we all
Right.
know that. But
Right.
in current state, people love it. People are really liking Seth. So, of course, he's getting cheered and good to play up to it.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, we've been saying it for a minute now. He's actually finally starting to hit his stride with the Trip God character of his.
Yeah.
He was awesome when he was the Messiah, the Joseph
Oh, I loved
Seed.
it.
He was
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Um uh the drip shit fucking blew at first.
Oh,
It was
blue
very
bag,
bad.
bro.
But I mean, what can I say, bro? The guy's been hitting his stride, and he was appreciating and acknowledging the fans, bro, which was nice to see. Like I said, they were singing his theme song. He, in the middle of his promo, was interrupted by Finn. Finn was making his entrance, and he went to do the little crotch shot he gets
Mm-hmm.
while he like hangs on the rope, and Kevin Dunn gets a close up on his dick. Um, he was doing that, and Seth started beating him up, and the match never happened. Seth was walking out. These dumbass announcers tried playing it up like this was a part of the script, bro. I see Seth get
Let's
fucking
get.
speared,
Mm-hmm.
and fucking Byron Saxton's like, "Oh
Oh.
my god, who is that?" And then he kind of,
And then he's like, shut up. You could tell.
like shut up, and then the next thing out of his mouth was, "Finn Balor is not in a good place right now." I'm like,
You could tell he got an earful when he
"You
fucking said
fucking
that shit.
dumbass, shut the
Like,
fuck
no, you
up."
dumbass. That's not. Oh, you know they were frying his ass
Oh,
in
they
his ear, bro.
absolutely were. They
They were telling his ass to
absolutely
shut the
were.
fuck up. That was great.
Yeah,
But that
absolutely.
situation was not great, man. What a geek. Like, this is why these guys hate wrestling fans. It's
Yep.
because they
They
do
give us a
shit like
bad
that.
name.
Exactly. What kind of fucking generic fat slob wrestling fan jumps in the fucking ring or jumps on a professional wrestler like that? Like last night, I was joking. If I got pizza thrown at me after paying $500,
Maybe he
I'd
got
hop.
pizza thrown on him. Maybe
Maybe
that's what
he
it
did,
was.
bro. Maybe he fucking did, bro. But still, don't just do don't do that, bruh. Don't if you're gonna do some shit, at least just like that one time that one fan jumped the barricade and was walking next to Seth a couple years ago when he was making his entrance and just was walking next to him. You know what I mean? Like that's still not good, but at least you're not fucking being violent to these fucking people.
Hmm.
You're lucky it was like Seth, because I'll never forget when FTR were punching the shit out that guy that attacked Bret Hart. I'll never forget when.
Bro, oh my god, if I was Seth, I would have oh god, I would have beat
Oh,
the shit
bro
out
was
of him.
stomping his ass, bro. Like he's lucky Seth's nice like that, cause he let
He
that
was
happen to
cursing
Bobby
at him.
Lashley, bro. You know what he did to Goldberg's son? He would be wrenching that fucking geek.
Oh my god, can you imagine that?
Oh, bro, that'd be so great.
Some
Him
fucking
just
fan
wrench,
hops up in front of Bobby Lashley and he starts doing his finisher to him. His
starts
on-screen
wrenching his
finisher.
ass.
like
Oh
just
man,
starts fucking that'd be great.
I swear, bro. But that Mario Judo dude fucking jumped him, and then I saw videos of it like from fans' perspective, and fucking Seth was cursing at him,
Yeah,
talking about
Seth
that's
called him
all
a
you
little
got.
bitch.
Yeah.
And then he said, "You want to blindside me, motherfucker?" I was like, "Oh shit."
Oh man, cause I like got it, but I didn't catch it. I was like looking at my phone. I look up and I see red pants on the ground and stuff. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, well, Seth kind of has red in his pants. Maybe it was something with Seth. But then it cuts to him standing up. So I was confused. So I'm like, what happened? Like, lo and behold, I see that video. And I open Instagram.
Yeah, bro. I mean, bro was fed up with Raw. Figured he'd take it out on Seth.
Oh,
No, man,
man.
but what a loser.
What a geek, bro.
I mean, first of all, why would you even buy tickets to Monday Night Raw? So you're already a geek by default. But
Exactly.
I mean, to go, what enticed you to go tackle Seth Rollins? Like, come on, man. And then
Exactly, bro.
you were just saying it like, this is why these guys hate wrestling fans. It's because people
Literally.
like that give us a bad name, and then they think we all just want to go and fucking tackle everybody in the ring. And
Exactly. Like, bro, what kind of fuck ass shit is that, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky that Seth he's lucky that Seth did not.
God, just let security take care of it.
Yeah, because if you guys have ever seen those old videos like of in like the 90s, like
Oh,
early
bro, they beat the
2000s,
fuck out of them.
when the fans jump in the ring, like
They beat
you know
the
who
shit.
I see do it all the time. I always
Hmm.
see videos of Triple H.
Oh,
I
yeah,
always see
Triple
videos.
H.
Triple H fucking obliterates the fan that
Oh,
jumps in the
bro.
ring. I've seen countless videos of him absolutely beating the
Just
living shit out of somebody,
stomping his
bro.
ass. Oh, yeah. You know, you can't. He's lucky that Seth was nice enough to not beat his ass.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, man. But Seth, listen, man, that sucks for Seth. That sucks, man. But I mean, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? This is not the first
Mhm.
time something like this has happened. This is definitely not the last. But like I said, man, I mean, why are like, why would you do something like that? You
What
know
do
what I
you
mean?
gain from doing that, bruh?
Like being a prick and walking around on the entrance stage is one thing, but I mean, come on, man.
Actually
To
attacking someone? That's
to
just fucked.
like what the that just doesn't make any sense. I'll never understand it. Never will.
Mm-mm. I don't
Um,
get that shit.
it's just stupid. It's stupid and it's very fucking ignorant on their part. Like anybody wants to
Mhm.
fucking deal with that. Um, yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky Seth didn't beat the shit out of him because I fucking would have.
Oh,
I
bro, if
swear
I
to
was
God, I
him,
would have,
oh,
bro.
man. Choked his ass out. Not
Yeah,
letting go. I don't care
ab-
if he's tapping.
absolutely, bro. I would have beat the dog shit out of his dumb ass.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, Street Profits versus
Hey,
AJ Styles and Omo.
Omo. The Omo community.
Yeah, man. So we got this match here with AJ Styles and Omo versus the Street Profits. I don't know why we're getting this match. But what I want to know, man, I want to know how a man's name can be so how a man can be so intimidating when his
Have that
name
name.
is Omo.
Bro,
Like
literally, it's
I was
almost.
I was thinking about that. I was just thinking about that like just randomly when I was just thinking about that like when he was wrestling. I'm like, how do they want this guy to be the next whatever they want him to be, the
Mhm.
intimidating monster figure, and they gave him the name Omos. Omo.
Omo. Like, bro, you couldn't come up with something cool? Or just something intimidating at least? Omo? Omas? Omos? You, like, first of all, no one can. There is no proper way of saying his name because everybody says it different. And second of all, it's not an intimidating name for a guy like him. His tall ass. If you see that man You will not assume his name is M-O-O. Omo. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, bro. But what can I
It
say?
is.
I love Omo.
Hell yeah.
The Omo community. Um,
Oh, AJ.
Street Profits, well, lose this match by way of disqualification because they started spraying AJ and Omo with a fire extinguisher.
For no reason.
For no reason, they run on top of the stage. Dawkins is holding the hose. Ford is holding the tank, screaming his head off, with his eyeballs popping out of his fucking head, just holding the tank, while
God, I cannot
Dawkins
stand
is spraying it.
Cannot stand Montez Ford, bro.
He is awful.
Dude
He
is
is awful.
insufferable.
He's amazing in the ring.
Oh,
Amazing in the
unbelievable.
ring.
Man. And his body language and his promos are just god awful.
Bro, last night, watching those two make their entrance, watching these two make their entrance
Pizza Hut.
with Pizza Hut and hearing Ford screaming into the mic, "No one out pizzas the Hut." That shit was so insufferable, man. I cannot stress that enough.
It really
This shit
was, bro.
sucked, man. This shit sucked. The Street Profits, man, are not it anymore. They're really
They
not.
really are not. They are not special in the slightest.
Somebody pointed this out today. Veer Mahan will soon bring his fighting spirit to Raw.
Oh,
Somebody
yay.
mentioned this to I seen this on Twitter. I did not know it's been this long. Veer Mahan has been on his way to Monday Night Raw for 2 months now.
Damn, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're pulling a fucking everybody. Goddamn. That fucking course. They probably forgot.
Oh, they most definitely did. They most definitely did.
Who did they genuinely forget about that like 1 week? Wasn't it Vega or something that they genuinely forgot to fucking use on their shit? No, it was wasn't it like Peyton Royce or something? Where Vince genuinely forgot they were employed.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
it was
it
two
was like
women.
it was the icon. It was Peyton Royce and Bianca Belair or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was those two. Literally for a week, he genuinely forgot they were employed. That's why they were not used. And I would not put it past him if he forgot Veer was employed.
Well, most
They probably
definitely.
did.
He most definitely forgot about Elias by this point.
Oh, bro, there ain't
Absolutely.
no. That man just collecting checks, bro. That man's in the clear. They don't even remember to release this man at this point.
Yeah, exactly. That's the worst part. They probably forgot about him so hard they forgot to release him.
Probably. That's probably what happened.
Veer Mahan will soon bring his fighting spirit to Raw.
Well, it's been two
Um,
months, so
yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's waiting for. Um, Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH defend the women's tag team championships against Zelina Vega and Carmella. Bro, I swear to God, I put my head down to play on my phone for like 2 minutes, and this match was over.
oh, bro, I'm telling
It
you.
caught me. It caught me so off guard. I heard, "Ding, ding, ding," and I was like, "Wait, what?" And I look up, and we have new women's tag team champions, and it
God
is
damn.
Zelina Vega hit the code red on Nikki ASH, and they won. This match had to be like 2-3 minutes, bro. Had to be.
Bro, it had to be. Something like that. And, bro, Carmella's red mask caught me off guard. I wasn't watching her entrance, none of it. I looked up when that match ended and just saw red. I thought her face was bloody as shit. I was like, what the fuck happened? And it was her red mask. I was so confused, bruh. That shit was the most confusing match of the night, bruh.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, well, what I'm confused about is why are these two the women's tag team champions? That's what I'm
Uh,
confused about.
Zelina, because this is not payback. I guess they're sorry for the 9/11 match because it's in Brooklyn, so had to have
Maybe.
give Zelina Vega something in Brooklyn. I
I
guess the tag titles was the only thing they could come up with.
I can see that. I can see that for sure. Well, regardless, her and Carmella are the women's tag team champions.
Bruh.
You know
Who?
how these titles are supposed to float? Didn't we only see Rhea and Nikki on SmackDown once?
Yeah, like once we saw them on SmackDown.
So these titles are pretty much on Monday Night Raw. Pretty much.
Basically. Fucking basically, man. And now they're probably just gonna be on SmackDown.
No, Carmella and Zelina are on Raw. I keep thinking they're on SmackDown too.
They're not on SmackDown?
No, they're on Raw. They got drafted.
Holy shit.
I
God
know.
damn. I'm
Those
not
two
paying attention to
especially.
television. Holy shit.
Those two
I
especially. I
swear to
always
God,
forget.
they were.
Yeah.
That ain't right, bro. That really ain't right.
Austin Theory unveils himself as the culprit behind stealing Cleopatra's egg.
Bruh. You know,
You know,
there's so many logic gaps.
I,
So many.
I said this. I said this before we went on here today. I told this to Sir K. It's like in the middle of the show, they said, well, wherever this was going, I don't want it to go there. Let's just say it's Austin Theory. Oh yeah, sure. Let's just say it was Austin fucking Theory. And
Why
that's
not?
exactly what they did.
Yep. He just walked up with it, had it in his hands. Like, where was it? You know what I mean? Like, what? Oh, man.
He
In the
told
story. Mm-hmm.
he told Vince McMahon. He said he came into the locker room, or he came into the office, meant to take a selfie with it, and there was so much security, he took off with it and went to the hotel. Like, if there was so much security, why would you even think about stealing it in the first place?
How did you steal it? How did you walk up, attempt to take a selfie with it, and was able to snag it if there was so much security? Where wasn't fucking Vince in his office the whole night? What was he doing? Fucking digging through his fucking drawers when he fucking like what? And then if you're just trying to take a selfie with it, why'd you hold it all night? Why'd you fucking take it to your fucking hotel room? Do your routine, go to bed, wake up, do your morning routine, and go to work when you just had it the whole time. If you wanted to just take a selfie with it, you nag it, you take it to the hallway, take a pic, run it right back. None of this made absolutely 0 sense, bruh. Zero.
So, Sami Zayn says, well, I returned the egg to you. Can I get my title match? And Vince goes, no. Austin Theory, you're going to face Big E tonight. And he goes, really? I'm going to face Big E? And he leaves, and Vince McMahon tells Sami Zayn, no one likes a snitch. Well, I tell Vince, nobody likes an employer that releases all his talent for no fucking reason. That's what nobody likes.
Nobody likes a snitch.
Nobody likes somebody that claims his talent are independent contractors, but treats them like they are employees.
He says no one likes a snitch, bro, but didn't you love when Hulk Hogan snitched on the wrestling union back in the fucking 80s? Didn't you just love when he snitched in that regard? Come on, no one likes a snitch. Bro, what? Come on, bro. Come on.
Fucking Vince. Fucking Hulk Hogan. Jesus Christ.
God. This fucking company, man.
Bobby Lashley wins, Cedric Alexander
Oh,
participating in a 24/7 match. And he wins. And remember what I said about Reggie getting released?
I was about to say, yep, you predicted it, bro. Dude's 100% getting released.
And then, listen, I mean, winning the 24/7 title on national television is nothing to brag about. But if it couldn't get any worse, Dana Brooke comes up and pins Cedric Alexander. She hits what the hell was that move called? Seth used to do it all the time. That, like, off the top rope, it's like a, not a Frankensteiner.
I didn't even catch what she did. All I remember is her pinning him.
Hey, she, like, jumped off the top rope and, like, did, like, a neck breaker. Seth used to do it all the time. I can't remember what the fucking name of it was. She pins, and it's not like she rolled him up. She hit a move and pinned his ass clean.
He's going to. He's going to be with Reggie.
Dana Brooke pinned Cedric Alexander clean in the ring. I'll always go back to this, but does anybody remember Please Sign Cedric?
I do.
I
now
sure
we're going to hear that
do.
for AEW.
Now that is definitely going to be directed towards Mr. Khan and not fucking Nick
Not
either. Bobby Lashley versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio. Rey and Dominic get obliterated here, and Bobby Lashley beats them. And
who cares? It just happened. Who the hell cares?
Who the fuck cares? Big E versus Austin Theory for the WWE Championship. This match had a lot of outside antics between Seth and KO fighting. I guarantee you at day one we're going to get Owens versus Rollins versus Big E, and Owens is going to be put in there to take the pin.
Yep.
100%.
That's how they're going to do it.
100%. But he will probably be at the Royal Rumble, probably get embarrassed, and in about a month and a half after that, we will see him at Revolution. So, what a time to be alive.
Literally.
Big E beats Austin Theory while these two are arguing outside of the ring. Yeah, man. And then I think they just like stared at each other the rest of the night.
I think something like that. I remember. I think they just started beating each other up, all three of them.
It was something like that, or there was like a stare down.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Another thing was Apollo.
Oh my god.
Coming out and challenging Damian Priest here, and Damian Priest just all of a sudden just
snaps. Like, bro, what? What is this character? He's just bipolar. That's his whole fucking character. Is he just randomly gets angry? That's not a heel.
Yeah,
God.
he just starts cutting a random babyface promo on Brooklyn, and I don't fucking know, man. You know what I've seen in the ring? Two botched characters.
Yep.
two botched fucking characters. Apollo fucking Crews
And Damian
and
Priest.
Damian Priest.
Truly, bruh. Truly.
You know what, though? I think the whole bipolar character, I think that's what it intends to be. I
Yeah,
genuinely
that's the point.
think that is
That's the whole point.
what. Yeah, I genuinely think that is what they think of um
That type of character.
of Damian Priest. He
Mm-hmm.
has two sides to him. He
It's
has
literally just
Damian and he has Priest. That is fucking horrible.
literally, bro. Literally.
Triple H wanted Damian Priest to be so much of himself
Mm-hmm.
in NXT. And to get to a point where it is now, where he's almost going back to how he was when he first started in NXT and he wasn't really himself, we're back to that point.
Mm-hmm.
We're back to that fucking point. AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite opens up with National Cowboy Shit Day.
Hey.
With the Dark Order in the ring, and they announce Hangman Page to the ring, and he pretty much just talked about the importance of being AEW champion. I can't stress to you guys how important it is that we talk about AEW on this show, because after fucking the last hour of talking about WWE, I feel even more dead inside than I did while I was watching Monday Night Raw, but thankfully it's over.
Thankfully.
We're done with the WWE bit of this episode, for fucking Christ's sake. Bryan Danielson comes out and absolutely heals up
Oh my
on
god, that
Hangman
was
Page.
amazing.
He talks about, get this, he talks about winning the world title at WrestleMania.
Man,
Would you look at that, man? Other companies exist.
it's beautiful to see.
Other things happen in the wrestling world, man. We
And
all
that got-
know Daniel Bryan's best career moment. The fucking Yeselmania. Everybody remembers that shit. Everybody loves that shit. They mentioned it here. Can you believe it? A company
It's
that
crazy, bro.
acknowledges other events.
It got the best reaction, bro. They booed the shit out that line, and Brian had the best reaction to those boos. I was like, he said, "Oh, guess Virginia just doesn't like hard work."
Yeah, he
Man,
said, of course, Virginia boos hard work.
bro, I loved what Daniel Bryan was doing, bro. He plays such a good heel.
He does. He does.
Man, that shit was great.
Him and Hangman talk about their possible match down the road, and then these two get into a brawl. It gets broken up by the Dark Order. Then we go into a Danielson versus Evil Uno match. Danielson beats Evil Uno. He is going to destroy the Dark Order one by one. And after this great segment, the fucking mood was fucking killed when Bryan Danielson standing in the ring and he says, one of the Dark Order members is from Chicago. And I'm like, what fucking Dark Order member is from Chicago? I'm like, what are we going to get? Danielson versus 5? I was like, Danielson versus 10? And then he fucking reminds me that Colt Cabana is from Chicago, and we have to watch that live next week on AEW. We have to watch Danielson versus Colt Cabana
And dude,
live on AEW Dynamite. Live on Dynamite.
and
Bro,
they're setting the story up good that he's going through each member of the Dark Order, because next week he's in Five's home city or something like that, and then the week after that he's in Ten's. So he's just gonna keep beating the Dark Order in their hometown, which is good. But come on, bruh. Colt Cabana, really? Yeah, I don't know. It makes sense, but
it does.
Come on, bruh. Come on.
But that doesn't mean I want to see it.
Exactly.
Uh, man, seeing Hangman with the Dark Order after the title win,
Yeah.
it's
It's gotta be temporary.
it's definitely gonna be temporary, and it just doesn't. Something just doesn't feel right about it. Something
No,
just doesn't feel right about it, man. It really doesn't.
exactly. It really does not.
Yeah, but that was the opening segment of AEW Dynamite, man, and
It was absolute fire.
it was amazing, bro. It was amazing,
Hmm.
man. Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida in the TBS Women's Tournament. Nyla Rose advances, and I believe she faces. Uh, damn, is it Soho?
It
No,
might be.
no, we didn't even get Soho versus Statlander yet. Damn.
Jade, right? It's gotta be Jade.
Let me look at this fucking tournament. I gotta look at this
Because Jade
tournament.
won her match. So,
It might be the winner. Yeah, but she also might face the winner of Rosa and Hayter.
oh yeah. I have no fucking clue.
I really don't. Let me look at this tournament. Hmm. Damn. Where is it? Oh, it's gotta be somewhere. Here it is. Okay, so that ended up being Hayter. Okay, so she faces the winner of Statlander and Soho.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Okay.
By the way, you know those Ruby Soho vignettes?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's actually a neighborhood. Okay, first of all, for anybody in New York, don't fucking roast me. I'm not from around there. But anyway, this makes it even more cool. You know, the neighborhood she shot those in was a neighborhood called Soho?
That's dope, bruh. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's like an actual part of New York. That's like an actual neighborhood. I was like, oh,
That's
that's cool as
crazy.
shit. Yeah,
That's some work shit.
so Nyla faces the winner of Soho and Statlander, whenever that
Mm-hmm.
is, because I know we still have to get through. Well, we got through Jade and Velvet. All we have to get through for the second round is Hayter and Rosa, and then Soho and Statlander. So
Okay.
yeah, so Nyla faces the winner of Soho and Statlander. So she's definitely going to be facing Ruby Soho. But yeah, Sheeta loses to Nyla Rose here, man, and yeah, that was that. That was that. It was a pretty good
Yeah.
match. I honestly didn't really pay attention to
No,
it.
same.
I always hated seeing these two face off just because I'm
Not
not really
interested
fans of
in
either
either of
of
them.
them.
Yeah. No, neither of them are interesting, so I just didn't pay attention to the match.
Absolutely. The damn, who did they face? It was Butcher and the Blade, I think. Yeah, Butcher and the Blade versus Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii. Um, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good match here. You
Good match.
got to showcase Ishii in AEW, which was very cool to see. And yeah, it was just a fun match. Obviously,
A fun little
having
match.
having Ishii on the show kind of was having Ishii in the
Yeah, it's
match
a
was kind of
treat.
the point of the match. So
Yeah.
it was very good though, nonetheless, very good. Um, More continuation with Leo Rush and
Dante
Dante
Martin.
Martin.
They've
Um,
been really good lately.
yeah, those two have been fantastic. I love those two together. Obviously, you guys know how we feel about those two, and then with eventually with Darius Martin coming back, it's going to be great.
Mhm.
What's not great is the interjection of Team Taz in this feud. Team
Dude,
Taz just fucking sucks.
they really
Um,
suck at this point.
they had a little something with Brian Cage in it, but
Now, Hook is pointless. Fucking Hobbs can literally be doing anything else and to be better. And Ricky Starks just doesn't do it for me.
no, he really doesn't. He really doesn't. Um, yeah, man. So yeah, Dante Martin and Leo Rush win their match, and then just more continuation of this with Team Taz, which please don't try to throw a monkey wrench into Rush and Martin, because
Please
they've been
don't.
doing great things. I love
Let
those
them
two
do their
together.
thing.
Exactly, bro.
Just let
Exactly.
them do their fucking thing.
MJF. MJF was in the ring. What the hell was he talking about? I can't remember. I don't remember what he was talking about before Punk came out.
I think he was just. The fuck was he talking
He
about?
was kind of,
I think he was just saying MJF shit.
yeah. That's kind of what I don't remember him. I remember thinking where this promo was going.
Yeah, I think he was just saying a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, so MJF was, cutting an MJF promo, and I remember they had a perfect shot of his face. His face was looking at the camera like how I am now, but behind him, you can see the ramp. You can see the ramp, and I just remember seeing punk shit flash on the
Mm-hmm.
screen, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, "Holy
Mm-hmm.
shit, this is fucking amazing." Punk walks out, and in one of the coolest moments of Dynamite this year, one of the most chill-inducing moments, Punk gets in the ring. He's standing with his arms crossed,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just staring at MJF. He's just staring at him. MJF, he walks up to him. MJ puts his hand out, and he says, "Hi, I'm Max," or he says Maxwell, and he puts his hand out. Punk
And
walks
Punk
up to him, looks at his hand, laughs, and walks away.
just walks away,
Just not
bro.
a fucking thing was said other than Maxwell. Not a
Love it.
fucking thing was said, man. And Punk walks away laughing. MJF, you could clearly tell, was pissed off. Bro, I got goosebumps, man, and there was not a fucking word said. Not a fucking
Literally.
word.
That shit was so dope. That shit was
Bro,
so perfect.
it was. It was, man. It really was. Um, amazing moment here. Um, yeah, bro. So going to be interesting to see what happens there. I know you mentioned Wardlow at Winter is Coming and
Mm-hmm.
MJF at New Year's Smash. I could definitely
Probably
see it, bro. I could definitely
something like
see it.
that. Most
Um,
definitely. And if they want to save MJF and CM Punk for Revolution, they could always do a tag match with Punk and Darby versus Wardlow and MJF if they want
yeah,
to. Because
yep.
I really still don't think MJF is really done with Darby. Darby's done with MJF. So they could
He's in a
throw a
heated feud
that
with
match
Billy
in there
now.
too. Exactly.
You gotta let it go, man. Darby's moved on to a better opponent, a better
Bruh.
feud against the Gun Club. Um, yeah, man. So in the main event, we got Jay Lethal versus Sammy Guevara. Great main event, man. Great main
Mhm.
event here. Um, yeah, very good. Very good main event. There was news that the Briscoes were backstage. This news came out an hour before the show went on air.
Mhm.
So I was waiting for them all night, and then I remember in the tag match, Rush and Martin versus damn, I can't remember who the hell they faced. Who did they face?
Was it the Acclaimed?
It was the
It
Acclaimed.
was the Acclaimed.
I
Yep.
remember I remember when that match was going on. I was thinking, if they're gonna do the Briscoes, I would think they would do it now, because the
Mm-hmm.
Orange Cassidy match was over by then, and we didn't have another tag match, so that happened, and Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal and Sammy Guevara have a very good main event.
Oh yeah.
Sammy Guevara ends up winning it. Jericho and Proud and Powerful came out for whatever reason. And I just remember thinking, I'm like, why are they out here? They hugged Guevara, congratulated him. He turned around. Guevara shake Jay Lethal's hand. Jay Lethal, while Sammy had his hand out, kind of looked over Guevara's shoulder. And I remember thinking then, I was like, uh-oh. I'm like, are they going to put the Briscoes with Jay Lethal? I don't really know how that would go, but should be interesting. No,
Yeah, maybe.
none of that. None of that. Maybe for the better, because I really
Yeah.
can't imagine getting behind Jay Lethal and the fucking Briscoes. That just does
No.
not seem like a pairing that meshes to me.
Exactly. This would
But
not work together.
this Dynamite went off the air with Jericho, Proud and Powerful, Sammy, and Jay Lethal just hugging and raising each other's hands up.
Yeah, so who knows where all this is going?
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? And for Rampage, as we wrap things up here, man, we get I was gonna say Jay Lethal, Jade Cargill, and Smart Mark Sterling
Hey,
versus Red Velvet. And I did not know this, but Jade Cargill's finisher's name is Jaded. That's cool as shit.
that's dope as shit. Hell yeah. I never knew that.
So she's facing Red Velvet here in the TBS tournament. She hits her with the Jaded, which I like Jade Cargill's version a lot better because it's fast. She does
It's really fast.
for anybody that don't know, it's the glam slam. She hooks the arms, lifts them up, and then drops them down on their face. But
Just super fast.
she did it very fast, and I like that version a lot. I like that version a lot, man. So
Hell yeah.
she hits Red Velvet with Jaded, and that was that, man. That was that. So Cargill advances in the tournament, and I believe she faces the winner of Rosa and Hayter, which is happening this Wednesday on Dynamite. So Billy
Billy.
and his fucking children versus Darby Allin.
Man,
Billy's fucking children are so annoying.
I can't stand those two.
They are horrible. They are horrible. Not to mention what they did on Dynamite. I forgot to fucking bring that up. Austin Gunn says to Darby Allin, I like turtles.
And walks away laughing. Bro, those two suck. They're terrible, bro. Literally, bro. You do not need to re-sign them when their contract comes up. They're definitely in that category.
It's funny, man, because TK mentioned that when he was on that interview saying how WWE contracts were temporary arrangements. He said he did mention he said something about yeah, you know, I'm not, he was like, you know, my company's not perfect. I can't say I'm going to
keep everybody
I can't
always.
say, yeah, he did say, I can't say I'm going to, he said, I can't say I plan on renewing everybody's contract, but he did say he's not one for the mass releases.
Exactly.
But he did mention there were people that he doesn't plan on renewing their contracts, which is very nice to hear, man. Very nice to hear, because some of these people just fucking suck, man.
Oh, bro, some of these people are just not it. I wanted to create my own list of people I'd I'd not renew in that company because you can make a lot of room by doing that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. TH2, this Billy's fucking kids.
Yeah, best friends personally. Do not
Yeah,
see the appeal of those two.
best friends
Butcher
gone.
and Blade,
Wheeler
um,
Yuta, um,
Bunny,
Luger, and fucking Serpentico.
fucking Luke.
Um,
Um, I
Penelope
come up
Ford,
with
Kip Sabian,
Joey Janela, Sonny
Joey
Kiss.
Sunny Kiss. Yep.
All of them. A lot. I could really just create my own list of people I would not keep.
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, man. So, dude, his fucking kids are so annoying. Everybody was talking about how this was a. I
Show
remember you
out
were
one.
telling. Yeah, I remember you telling me that a lot of people were praising Billy for this performance.
And
I
it
didn't
was just,
fucking see the appeal in it. It was just Billy
oh,
throwing Darby Allin from corner to
around.
corner for half the match. Um,
Exactly. Because he's just tall. That was the whole match.
yeah, they're just Billy's tall and he comes from an era where you had to be tall and strong and powerful, and Darby's not from that era. Okay,
No shit. Oh,
um,
man.
so so Billy loses here, and I heard they were going to continue this, and if that means that I have to continue to see Billy's kids and Billy is not going to be good for Darby.
It really is not. It
And
really is not.
Adam Cole and Bobby Fish take on the Jurassic Express, and this match ended up the Jurassic Express ended up winning this one because Adam Cole was chased off with the Young Bucks when Christian Cage came out to stop the Bucks from interfering. Adam Cole ran back with them and left Bobby Fish all alone with the Jurassic Express, and they put him away. So, listen,
I
man, the
think.
more they don't tease UE,
Mm-hmm.
the more we'll
More it's
get
gonna
it. But
Yep.
if they keep teasing it, we're not gonna get it.
No.
But if they kind of lay off it,
Yeah, I think that they're trying to like counter that, counter the tease, make it like the opposite. I
mm-hmm,
think that we're gonna get UE still. A lot of people were saying that we're definitely not gonna get it now. I think this reinforces that we're getting the UE so far.
mm-hmm, yeah, yeah, bro. But yeah, that was Rampage for the week, man, and that was Dynamite.
Hmm.
Pretty good week if I do say so myself of AEW television. Great
Oh
main
yeah.
event, amazing first opening segment with Danielson and
Oh
Hangman.
bro, still remember that shit.
Great
That'll be a
segment
top
with
promo of the year category.
absolutely, bro, absolutely. Amazing segment with MJF and CM Punk. Um, yeah, man, and pretty good episode of Rampage too. Don't know what
Hell
everybody's
yeah,
freaking out about Billy for, but it is what it
literally,
is. I don't. It was just a regular match. Uh, I don't know what happened. That was so amazing. Um,
literally.
but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But yeah, with I believe that's everything for the week of wrestling so far. Minus Survivor
Yeah,
Series.
all the other stuff mhm, we covered that last night.
Yeah, minus Survivor Series. Which, if you want to check that out, you can check that out. It will be available soon on all platforms. We will let you guys know when it is up, and it is available right now if you want to watch it on YouTube, man. So you can always go check that out. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, man, we would greatly appreciate it. But with that being said, man, this is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious podcast, man. Once again, it has been Notorious Unscripted, episode 67, man, and we're on 85 of the podcast in general, ladies and
man.
gentlemen. And without any further ado, it has been a pleasure, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.